Reading on hot topics, Whoopi Goldberg, Joe Rogan, Kamala Harris, and Camila from the royal family. All right, so we're going to be answering some questions about them. Will Whoopi and Joe Rogan get canceled for their remarks? Will Kamala Harris be on the ballot for the re-election in November? And will Camila be welcomed into the royal family as the queen?
And that's just some of the questions. That's not all of them. And not in November. That's in 2024.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Guys.
We all have moments.
I don't keep up with that stuff, so obviously.
But anyways, we're Trinity Oracles. Welcome to our channel. We are psychic sisters, actual blood sisters, healers, energy workers, spiritual life coaches. We also are very successful owners of our own e-commerce store with very magical products, man. You better get these candles because they're almost gone. But anyway, and join our Patreon where you get exclusive readings, healings, energy work, and channelings, only for $8 a month. Where else are you going to get monthly energy clearing for $8? So join our Patreon. All those links in the description box below, and you may book a reading or an energy healing session at trinityoracles.com. That link's in the description box below. So before we even get started on those questions, we always got to give this little disclaimer. We are not giving any opinions or facts. We're just simply telling you guys what the guides are telling us, and this entire video, all its contents are just for entertainment purposes only. So let's jump right in.
All right, so we're going to start off with Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg, for those of you who don't know, she made comments about the Holocaust, and it offended people. So, and she's on a 2-week break because they were like, you can't say that type of stuff. So, people want to know, will Whoopi Goldberg return to The View?
And if she does return, will she be there long?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Because if I'm correct, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure Whoopi Goldberg had allegedly said the Holocaust was not about race. It was about humanity.
That's what she said about humanity. And
Something like that.
I was like, so, okay, well, Whoopi Goldberg. So she's on a 2-week suspension, I believe, from ABC. What's she on, ABC?
Yeah, The View.
ABC.
Sorry. Oh, my bad. I got too many tarot decks on the table. No. Whoopi Goldberg is not getting canceled from The View. All my cards are in a downward facing position, which is boot no.
I gotta know, there's like a man who around her that's like, hey, you know, apologize and everything will be okay. It kind of like everything will be okay. Like our show's known for having people who have controversial topics, and she'll return. She'll return.
Her guides are saying that there is going to be some sponsorship. Like, this is not the end of this scandal. Whoopi is not going to hear the end of this for a very long time, and this is always going to affect Whoopi for her entire career. So I'm just giving an example. Her guides are like giving this example, like say if she returns, or if she does, say if she did stand-up comedy, people will show up just to tear her down. But like, oh, by the way, my grandfather was a Holocaust survivor, or they were Jewish. Like, and they say she will never be able to live it down. But Whoopi is going to continue apologizing profusely. That's what her guide said. What did you get?
I got the same thing. She's coming back because they keep saying they keep highlighting her throat chakra. They're like, Whoopi knows that they need her to spark controversy. They know that she needs, like, she basically knows that her mouth is gold. So she really is apologetic, her spirit guide are saying. Like, that is genuine, but she is going to be returning back.
Yeah, there's another scandal brewing, though, for either Whoopi or the ladies of The View. So be on the lookout either this year or next year, but it's coming up really, really soon. And yeah, it is going to be juicy.
Okay. All right. What's next for Whoopi Goldberg?
Okay.
After this scandal.
Whoopi Goldberg wasn't a comedian, was she? Before she got into acting, because they keep showing her like maybe doing but I keep seeing her on a stage,
like a one-woman. She's like a one-woman show kind of.
Okay, so there's some type of tour coming for her, maybe a book tour, maybe. But I keep seeing her on a stage with like a microphone. So there's some type of tour coming for her in some form or fashion. It will be met with, they said, with dismay. Ticket sales will be down the tank. Her guides are saying, Whoopi, don't do it. Whoopi, don't do it. She's going to do it even though this scandal is still hot.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's like, Whoopi, you're don't do it.
Yeah.
The public has not forgiven you yet.
Whoopi Goldberg's guys keep saying that she's going to be more in the background. She's still going to be on The View, but I see her doing more like producing like she does now. But yeah, that's about it. All I see for her coming up.
I actually see Whoopi continuing to be in more movies. Because I know she's on the show Harlem, and they said she might be in
Star Trek.
So they keep saying that she actually is going to be exiting The View, not too far away from now. But they say she already has other deals lined up anyway. And I keep seeing her returning back to movies, returning back to TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's like, whatever. Because Whoopi's energy is like, whatever. That's her energy.
Although she is apologetic,
she is genuinely.
She's not in fear for her career. That's what her guide said.
She's like, I've had a long career, this is the times, I got a job I'm doing next week for a year. Yeah, but she's just genuine about her apologetic. So
see, stand up. Remember how Wendy Williams did a one-woman comedy show?
I remember.
They keep showing that for Whoopi, but this may be later on down the line. But they keep showing that. But there's also some other things where I see her in all black. Touring microphone and a book tour on top of that.
I think she did acting and then she did like the stand-up thing. I think from what I remember. But
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Whoopi. The guy said the View's ratings though tanked.
After this or
because of what Whoopi said. Then whatever scandal's coming up again, they keep saying the women of the View are going to be shocked. Whatever the scandal is, shocks the masses or shocks. They keep saying the viewers of The View.
Bullshit. Because they said a lot of communities spoke out to Whoopi and were like, hey, why would you say that? But she said she's like, I love the Jewish community, I support the Jewish community, I'm genuinely apologetic, which she is. But that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. That was just when I saw that I was like,
golly, this scandal brewing.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Kamala Harris. All right, so people want to know, will Joe Biden put Kamala on the ballot in 2024 to run as vice president?
To stay as his VP.
Yeah.
The reason why is a lot of people there's rumors that allegedly Joe Biden might remove Kamala Harris from the VP position and put her on the Supreme Court to replace a judge. Also, there's been lots of rumors that, it's rumors that there's a lot of alleged toxicity, that a lot of her workers allegedly don't like working with her. They allegedly are saying she's cold.
Her I think her speechwriter just quit yesterday.
Yeah. There's been multiple people leaving. So will she be on the ticket with Joe Biden in the 2020, I think it's the 2024 election?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm getting, so Spirit keeps saying no. Spirit keeps saying it'll be by a landslide. She'll be in. I see her pulling out at the last minute.
I gotta know.
Yeah.
I got that Joe, like you said, that Joe Biden's gonna put her in a different position of power, and they keep saying she's a loose cannon. And they keep saying from Joe Biden's, I guess, people, they're like, Joe, people aren't really a big fan of you. They're not a big fan of Kamala Harris. And if we get someone in, we can raise your popularity as people believe in you.
Your reputation.
Yeah, your reputation. So I do see him letting her go, even though they were supposed to stay in there if he did get elected for a second term. But I see him letting her go to a different position.
I see the opposite.
Oh.
Kamala Harris guys are saying Kamala Harris is leaving on her own.
Oh, interesting.
Because the guys are saying Joe Biden is scared he's going to lose his VP.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. If she doesn't leave on her own, they will make it seem like she stepped down on her own. Oh. So maybe Joe Biden's people will let her go, but let's save face for her and put it to the public that she wants to pursue other interests. She's stepping down as
a last minute thing. They're really gonna be like, she's gonna do it, and then last minute, oh nope, sorry, this is your new possible VP.
Speaking of that, I had a dream maybe a couple months ago. In my dream, I saw Joe Biden stepping down as president and a male stepping in, and it was someone younger. But it was a dream, and I was like, was that a metaphor for something? Could there be something that could happen to Joe Biden? Is there going to be ill health? Could he be like, I can't run this country anymore, the stress is too much? Because With the guy saying Kamala Harris out the door, I don't know how it works. I don't know if somebody moves up, like how they do the chain of command,
that's how
or
it's supposed to be.
he can replace the candidate without somebody shifting up like that. Because you know how if the president dies, the VP takes his spot.
Yeah,
that's
how
the VP takes it. But I don't know. There might be different rules where if somebody steps down, it doesn't move like that. Joe Biden can pick his candidate. I see a male, so there may be another male running this country in 2024.
Okay.
The guys are saying Joe Biden runs a really strong chance of not winning re-election.
Really?
Very strong chance. It's still up in the cards, but his guys are like, his health is poor. Very poor. They even show like Joe Biden like, you sure? Are you like really keeping an eye on her husband? Like, okay, you sure you want to do this press conference? Or that's what his guys are saying.
What's his wife's name?
Jill.
Well, okay.
Like his wife's that's what his guy's saying. Like allegedly, like his wife is just sitting there like, all right, Joe, you sure? You know, make sure you do this. And he's like, all right. And it's not because of dementia. It's actually like maybe
Actual
health issues. Because people are always allegedly saying Joe Biden has dementia.
No, it's true.
Sleepy
People
Joe. Is that what they call him, Sleepy Joe?
I don't know.
That's what Trump said.
Oh, okay.
Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So next question is, why did Kamala's speechwriter allegedly resign?
No.
You know what they also highlighted? Kamala Harris' guide said there's going to be multiple firings over the next heading up to this election. And while the election's going, like in Kamala's camp and the Democratic, not really Joe Biden, it's more like Kamala's camp. Like there's going to be firings. Her guy said Kamala was shocked at the public's
reaction. Reactionary.
Yes. But when Kamala steps down, there will be an outpouring of support for her. Because how they spin it. They keep showing Jen Psaki. What's that redhead girl? That's the press secretary.
I don't know.
I have no clue. I don't watch it.
Yeah, the guys keep showing her significance with Kamala Harris stepping down. So maybe she's the one who's going to come up with like a great way, like this is how we're going to send you out.
Oh, okay.
Or Jen, whatever her name is with the red hair. She may get a more prominent position, but she will not become VP. There's some rumors brewing, maybe even about Jen, whatever her name is, Psaki.
Interesting. They said Spirit is showing allegedly that the reason why her speechwriter, I got suffering in silence and disruption and authority card. They're like she's just hard to work with. They keep saying like she's one of those people like she's hard. They keep saying she's hard to get a hold of. And then when you do talk to her, it's like she doesn't even care what you have to say. And they're like, this environment is so toxic.
She'd rather be somewhere else.
And they're like, I'm gonna just go somewhere else. Like, I don't even feel appreciative. I'm just here, just wasting my time. They do keep showing this cold energy. Like, I don't even want to give you eye contact. You don't deserve my eye contact. Like, even stuff like that. The person's like, well, damn. Like,
yeah, that's what her guys are saying.
This is my job. So that's why she just has very cold energy though. It's just like, holy. What's her sign? I wonder.
I don't know. I'll look it up while Candace. What are you getting with why her guides are saying that the press secretary stepped down for her birthday?
Like how Erica said back, like her attitude. But I also got like when the speechwriter lady would come and like be like, hey Kamala, like what do you want to say to this? Like it was never a clear answer. So she's like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, and it's just like conflicting interests on what she wanted to say. They couldn't agree on what should be said.
Interesting.
They said Kamala Harris is actually a Libra. That's why she's got the gift of gab. And she used to be, I think, she wasn't a judge. But working in politics is a big thing for like Libras. Politics, judge, justice, things like that. Jen Psaki will be speaking out in defense of Kamala Harris's actions. That's what the guys are saying.
Okay.
But yeah.
Same thing we got.
Same thing. Her guys are saying that very cold. Doesn't like to take the blame. Like for her inactions. Like it's hard to work with her. She refuses. Like she's just like, is it your job? Do it. That's what her guys are saying. Is it your job? Do it. They're like, can you meet us halfway? Like, you have to meet us halfway. She's like, I've already got my job. I'm secured.
Dang.
Like that's what her guys are saying.
Okay.
All right, next question is, will Kamala be on the ticket with Joe Biden during the 2024 elections?
We already answered that already.
Yeah, we did. And
Yeah,
just one more thing, like the guys keep saying, I know her guys are just like, yeah. Her guys said when she leaves the presidency, when she leaves the Joe Biden side, she will not be part of the next election. But anyways, when she leaves Joe Biden's side, they say her career will be on the up and up. She's gonna breathe a sigh of relief. She's like, whoa, I couldn't take that. Oh my God. They even show like a wall between Joe Biden and her. I wouldn't be shocked if Joe Biden and her don't really, like, there's no meeting of the minds between the two. Kamala Harris was like flabbergasted. That's what her guys were saying, like shocked at how this like was. But like I said, however it's been, her career will be on the up and up.
Okay.
But she's gonna be happy. She couldn't handle the pressure in the White House.
Yeah, that's a lot.
She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. But there's another scandal brewing in the White House. Some rumors.
Okay.
So they're like, hold fast, America.
Oh Lord.
All right, so we're gonna move on to, I don't know what her last name is, but Camila. She was
The Duchess of Cornwall.
the Duchess of, okay, thank you, Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla. It's been rumored that the Queen says, hey, you know, she should be queen after me. And there's people who are like, what?
Well, she's already gonna be queen.
But I mean, but people don't like that though. Like,
Well, a lot of people don't like her. We don't know a lot about the British.
I just know that she was like the mistress.
But they
When Princess Diana was alive.
So she's not that big in popularity, I guess.
People don't like her because like they broke up the relationship.
Well, Diana quoted when she was about to enter the interview and said, "There's 3 people in our relationship, 3 people in this marriage." That's what she said. I said, "Damn."
All right. So the question is, will Camilla become queen or will she be stopped?
Oh, Camilla.
Camilla.
She's not gonna be stopped, but she won't hold her title long.
Yeah.
That's what her guys said. They're like, nope.
You can get a title and get it taken away. I didn't know that. I thought once you were like queen or something.
It's like
that.
something about maybe her title being removed. Queen removing her title. Let me see something. Well, you guys.
Well, I thought you said when she passes away, then she'll become queen.
So maybe
that's what I'm
maybe
like.
Maybe there's gonna be a way her title. Maybe her husband might remove her title. Maybe she's gonna get rid of her title. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I was like, what?
Yeah, let me see.
Well, Erica did get a correct prediction about Prince Andrew being stripped of his royal ties.
Yeah. So you're right. I don't know.
I think the reading is what Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, Ghislaine Jeffrey Epstein. It's going to be in the description box below.
She's gonna have her title, but
she doesn't really care about it. To tell you the truth, that's like her spirit guide is saying. Like she really doesn't care about it. She's fine being. Are they married?
Just the Duchess of Cornwall. She's fine being that. Yes.
Yeah, they got married.
Okay, so they're married. So she's just fine being his wife and the Duchess of Cornwall. She's fine with that. She really doesn't need to be queen. She's like, if I become queen, that's cool. If I don't, then that's cool too. I still get to live a nice lifestyle. Exactly. That's her spirit. Her spirit's like, I don't really care.
But I do seeing her not be there for that long. Spirit keeps saying because I get this baby, but it's like a new distraction.
I wonder if she's passing it down to Kate. Like, will Philip and them say we don't want to be king and queen? Let's just give it to Kate and what's that guy? What's the
William?
William. Like, let's pass it down to just William and Kate. We don't want it.
I feel like it's like they just want something like fresh. Like she's like, like we're too old to be kind of doing that. That's like on the baby card. Like her spirit guides are like, like
interesting.
What do people expect from us?
She's like, the guys are saying, she's like, I'll just stay the Duchess of Cornwall. Like, I'm fine with that title. Like,
so she'll never be queen. So you say you see her becoming queen.
She's going to
title, giving her title back. Like, I don't need that.
Like, let's just give it to Kate and
William.
What's up, William?
What's that?
Yeah,
no. She really doesn't. Not only allegedly her spirit guide is saying she really doesn't care.
Yeah, she may have it for a while, like a couple years, but it's not for like the long haul.
Right.
They're more preparing Kate than her for queen, to be honest.
Okay. So the next question was, if she does become the queen, what will she bring to the royal family? More scandal? Will it be peaceful? How is it going to be?
While you guys are getting that, I'm just going to say I look to the side. The reason why I look like this, they show there is a royal scandal brewing around one of the men, either this scandal's about to get bigger with Prince Andrew.
Wow.
And they highlight also Prince William and Prince Charles. They're not getting caught up in this thing with Prince Andrew, but there's a scandal brewing.
That's when you brought that up. Okay, they're showing like there's allegedly children out of wedlock. there could be kids coming out like, oh, like you're my
alleged children.
alleged children. Where like, oh, you know, that's like you're my dad. I'm royalty. I want to like demanding DNA tests and stuff like that. And they did this like for multiple people.
The guys are saying Prince William may be put to the test because he will have to defend his title. You know, I really think Prince Philip may give up his title and just give it to his son. But years down the line. And it could be due to a scandal. And then when William gets it, people are like, "You're too young." Like it could be too young. People just aren't in favor. It's gonna be a scandal.
Wow.
Prince Andrew too is Lord Jesus.
It's multiple men within the monarch. They're gonna be target. I just see people come out the woodworks.
For some reason, Camila, I keep gonna call her a different name. Spirit keeps mentioning like, I see when she does become like the queen, but actually like her leaving because for her it's gonna be too much. But I also get it's like she knows people don't like her, so she's kind of like.
And she doesn't care that people don't like her. That's what
she's happy. She's living her life. She's with her man, you know.
But I do see her like kind of being too much for the people, the staff. And then she might just be like, you know what, this is too much for me, even being like this. Like, I don't care. I'll go. Or we'll give it up. Or however you're saying. Yeah.
I couldn't beat him in my mouth.
Okay, so we're going to move on to Joe Rogan. All right, Joe Rogan used to be the host of Fear Factor back in the day. And he grew to popularity with his podcast.
He's huge. They say he has like almost $100 million contract with Spotify. He has one of the biggest.
He has a big YouTube channel too.
Yeah, big YouTube channel. People love Joe Rogan, and
he said some controversial things. He said he was using the N-word in some past videos, and somebody played them and put him out. So people want to know, is Joe Rogan going to get canceled? Real canceled.
Because right now Spotify said they're going to stick by him. What did you say?
They said they're going to stick by him. They basically are going to stick by him, basically.
I'm stick beside him.
Yeah, they stand by Joe Rogan. And he was talking about, they say he's spreading misinformation about COVID. So they were like, people are like, hey, we want to get you off there. And, you know.
All right.
So is Joe Rogan going to get canceled? Even though right now they're saying they're sticking beside him, you know, will there be more pressure and Spotify just ends up like, is Spotify going to cave to pressure?
I'm getting a no. Spirit keeps saying no.
Interesting. They said Joe Rogan is going to go to his own platforms. I wouldn't be shocked if he makes his own platform in the future. He can say whatever he wants. He's gonna be like
Howard Stern.
Not like Howard. Well, kind of like
they compare him to that.
Yeah, like Howard. But basically, this like freedom of speech. He's gonna like make a platform where it's like you can say whatever you want to say. We're not filtering anything. But they said for now
he's not canceled.
They said they're just gonna let him take a step back. But they said they're not gonna cancel him anytime soon.
Exactly.
They're like Joe Rogan makes them a lot of money. I don't know if they do memberships or subscriptions. I don't know how they make money from.
Spotify, I mean, you have to pay like
monthly, you have to pay.
But I don't know if it's extra. I'm not too sure, but
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
He's big on YouTube. That's all I know.
But they're saying like for now he's gonna stay on there for a while until he decides to leave. They show him leaving himself, like thanks for my money, my contract, and all his fans. He knows his fans are gonna follow him.
Yeah.
So he's like whatever.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, his guys are saying the same thing. He's not gonna get canceled. Spotify is gonna stick beside him. Yeah, they're not.
Because their spirit guy keeps showing that Joe Rogan's very smart. He knows how this whole celebrity thing works, how controversy works. He's like, you know what? You say something, it's controversial for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then the next thing you know, they're talking about someone else and no one even remembers what you said. So he's like, I'll just let this, brush over. I'll just chill for a little bit and I'll just go back to saying what I want to say. So
there is maybe.
There is going to be pressure for him, though. They said there is going to be a lot of... They said don't even be shocked people might protest, like to get him off Spotify or get him, I guess, removed from YouTube or something like that. They said there is going to be more controversy.
There is... okay, I was just about... Okay, you took the words out of my mouth. Okay,
there's going to be more controversy surrounding him.
Someone's stepping down, though, and it's not Joe Rogan, though, in regards to Spotify. Someone could be the CEO, could be someone of a prominent position, maybe stepping down. So they keep highlighting Nicki Minaj. in a connection with Joe Rogan and Spotify. I wonder if Nicki Minaj is going to go on Joe Rogan's podcast.
That's interesting because I saw like a black person like going on the show, like, yeah, but
yeah, they keep saying that.
I thought you meant like you saw like you actually saw.
No, like because Spirit keeps mentioning like
black
they're
people
like
on the show. That's not like black people on the
no,
show.
but I get like because of this, he might have more. Like Spirit keeps showing like more African American guests.
Oh,
Kind of try to do a save face type of thing.
Oh, okay.
I keep seeing like Nicki Minaj and Joe Rogan and Spotify. I keep seeing that.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
even Nicki Minaj might even ink a deal, but they keep saying she's in connection with Joe Rogan and Spotify.
I think Nicki Minaj has a show, right?
I think that's something.
she
I don't
does
think
have
it's
a
on.
show
I don't
or
think it's
something.
on
She has a show
Spotify.
or
I think it's
something
something
Or
else.
used to, or a podcast,
Yeah.
or maybe she. I don't know.
I think she's gonna be on the show though.
Okay.
But Joe Rogan will, the show, his guys are saying his podcast, some of its formatting will change. There will be some changes, but his guys are like, Joe Rogan's like, okay, I'm not going to mince words. Like, he's still going to be himself.
Yeah, and that's what people love about
But
it.
there will be some format changes.
You can't say that.
But you can say it this way.
Yeah.
Like that.
So.
Okay. Next question is: there's a whole Spotify controversy going on with this whole Joe Rogan thing. Will more artists be taking their music down due to Joe Rogan? NDRE said she's not going to be on there anymore.
Joni Mitchell said she wanted her music off, and
I think she already got it taken off.
Neil Young, I think they said he wanted his music off.
Mm-hmm.
So more.
And sorry,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. By the way, I just want to tell you guys some of the correct predictions we made while they're channeling from
I
the
just want to
guys.
mention those.
Yeah. So we successfully predicted about Kylie Jenner and
Travis
Scott. I would say ASAP Rocky. I'm sorry, that was no shade, but I caught myself having a baby boy. I predicted that in the Kylie Jenner Travis Scott video. We'll put the link below so you can check that prediction out. We also predicted about Kanye and Kim divorce drama, and also we predicted about Kanye saying he didn't want Kim to have what's that girl's name? North to have a TikTok and social media and all that stuff. Lordy Jesus,
It's gonna get worse.
it's
too.
gonna get worse.
and also
We're gonna put that link in the description box below so you can see that one. And go ahead.
the Buccaneers making major news. Tom Brady, he's retiring.
He retired. And we did that in our 2022 World Predictions video. So we'll put that in the description box below. Lord, I'm tongue-tied. Anyways. But anyways, book your reading with Trinity Oracles if you want to book a reading with some very accurate psychics. But anyways, back to the question.
All right, so back to the question. Will more artists take their music off? You said Neil Young, was it NDRE?
Joni Mitchell, they took their music off, or they want to take their music off. I'm not sure if they did. They said other artists will follow, but not that much because they make money from it. So they're like, the conspiracy thing is a catch-22 for them. They make the money, but then they don't like the way, I guess,
Politics of it.
there's politics of Spotify. So it's a catch-22. It's interesting. They said in the future, artists are going to be selling their music direct. So they keep showing, like, instead of having Spotify, like, if you want to listen to, whatever, Michael Jackson or whatever, it's like his family will form just a Michael Jackson channel, and you buy directly from Michael Jackson, the money goes directly from him, instead of being, like, on a big platform with, like, millions of other artists.
So that's smart.
I should have thought about that.
They keep saying there'll be a petition. Some other artists will be petitioning. Like, we signed a petition, or we're going to petition to take him off, but there will not be many more artists
I got that too.
taking their music
down.
down. But they keep saying petitioning, and that's about it. Other than that, check out our celebrity predictions blog where we got some very accurate celebrity predictions at TrinityOracles.com. Book your reading with Trinity Oracles, and that was all the questions, right?
Yeah.
Until next time, everybody.
Oh yes, we have our guardian angel candle that everyone should
Oh,
get
yes.
for protection because
If you feel like your angels aren't around, light that up.
if you can talk to your angel stuff that like you're channeling doing readings, you can just buy it just for protection in general.
And protecting family members, different things like that.
Yeah.
Protecting babies, newborn babies.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
true.
don't break the glass, girl. Anyways, book your reading with Trinity Oracles. And until next time, guys, bye.